Imagine a world without humans. No cities, no cars, no noise except for the sounds of nature. This was Earth billions of years ago, long before humans appeared on the scene. The air was different, the land was strange, and the creatures were unlike anything we know today. This was a time of great change and transformation. Volcanoes erupted, spewing lava and ash that formed the first land masses. The Earth cooled and water vapor condensed to form the vast oceans. Life on Earth was about to begin its incredible journey. This is the story of that world, a time capsule buried deep in the Earth's history. A time before we walked the Earth. It's a story of strange creatures, harsh landscapes, and a planet teeming with the building blocks of life as we know it. It's a reminder that our planet has an ancient and complex past, and that we are just a small part of its long and continuing story. The early Earth was a restless and dynamic place. Continents moved, collided, and ripped apart, forming vast mountain ranges and deep ocean trenches. Volcanoes erupted, spewing molten rock and shaping the land dramatically. These were not the mountains and oceans we know today, but their ancestors, wilder and more volatile. Imagine towering mountains, taller than Everest, reaching for the sky. Picture oceans, vast and deep, covering most of the planet's surface. These were the landscapes that dominated the early Earth, a world still in its infancy. These geological formations weren't just impressive backdrops, they played a crucial role in shaping the planet's climate and environment. They influenced the movement of air and water, creating weather patterns that would ultimately support life. The early Earth was a world of extremes, where the forces of nature were constantly at work, shaping and reshaping the planet. It was in this dynamic environment that life first emerged and began its long journey of evolution. As the Earth cooled and stabilized, a remarkable transformation began to unfold. The once molten surface solidified, creating a more hospitable environment for life to take root. Life began to emerge in the form of simple, single-celled organisms that thrived in the primordial soup of the early oceans. These microscopic pioneers were the first to harness the chemical energy available in their surroundings, setting the stage for the complex web of life that would follow. Over millions of years, these organisms evolved and diversified, eventually giving rise to more complex life forms, including plants. The journey from single-celled organisms to multicellular plants was a slow and intricate process, marked by countless adaptations and innovations. The first plants were nothing like the trees and flowers we see today. They were simple, aquatic organisms, like algae, that covered the surfaces of lakes and oceans. These early plants lacked the structures we associate with modern flora, such as roots, stems, and leaves. Algae, in particular, played a crucial role in the early stages of plant evolution. By forming dense mats on the water's surface, they created new habitats and contributed to the stabilization of the Earth's climate. These early plants played a crucial role in transforming the planet. Through the process of photosynthesis, they absorbed carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and released oxygen, gradually changing the composition of the air we breathe. This oxygenation of the atmosphere was a pivotal moment in Earth's history, paving the way for the evolution of more complex life forms. The ability of these early plants to perform photosynthesis not only altered the atmosphere but also created a new energy source that would sustain future generations of life. This process laid the foundation for the intricate ecosystems that would eventually develop on land. As time passed, plants evolved to conquer the land. The transition from water to land was a monumental step in the history of life on Earth. Mosses and liverworts were among the first pioneers, clinging to rocks and gradually spreading inland. These hardy plants were able to survive in harsh conditions, paving the way for more complex terrestrial ecosystems. Mosses and liverworts were among the first pioneers, clinging to rocks and gradually spreading inland. Their ability to retain moisture and withstand desiccation allowed them to colonize new environments, creating a foothold for future plant species. These early land plants were followed by ferns and horsetails, which grew taller and developed more complex structures. Ferns, with their intricate fronds, and horsetails, with their segmented stems, represented a significant leap in plant evolution. They were among the first plants to develop vascular tissues, which allowed them to transport water and nutrients more efficiently. The emergence of plants on land was a pivotal moment in Earth's history. It marked the beginning of a new era, where life could thrive in diverse and complex ecosystems. The presence of plants on land not only transformed the landscape, but also created new opportunities for the evolution of other life forms. It paved the way for the evolution of land animals, including our own distant ancestors, by providing the oxygen, food and shelter they needed to survive. The intricate interplay between plants and animals led to the development of rich and diverse ecosystems, setting the stage for the incredible biodiversity we see today. Section 4. Strange and Wonderful Creatures, Prehistoric Fauna. The prehistoric world was teeming with life, but not the kind we're familiar with. It was a time when the Earth was a vastly different place, covered in dense forests and expansive swamps, creating a perfect habitat for a myriad of unique creatures. Insects, some gigantic, ruled the skies. These were not the small, often unnoticed insects of today, but enormous creatures that dominated the aerial landscape. Imagine swarms of dragonfly-like insects, their wings creating a constant hum as they moved through the air. Giant amphibians, ancestors of today's frogs and salamanders, lumbered through swamps and forests. These creatures were among the first to make the transition from water to land. Their bodies adapted to both environments. They played a crucial role in the ecosystem, both as predators and prey. Reptiles, the dinosaurs' predecessors, were just beginning their reign. These early reptiles were diverse, ranging from small, agile creatures to larger, more formidable predators. They were the pioneers of a lineage that would eventually dominate the planet. Imagine enormous dragonflies with wingspans like hawks, soaring through the air. These giant insects were among the top aerial predators of their time, their size and agility making them formidable hunters. Picture giant millipedes, several feet long, crawling across the forest floor. These massive arthropods were among the largest land invertebrates ever to exist, their segmented bodies and numerous legs allowing them to navigate the dense undergrowth with ease. These were just a few of the strange and wonderful creatures that inhabited the prehistoric world. Each species played a unique role in their ecosystem, contributing to the complex web of life that existed long before humans walked the earth. In the oceans, life was just as diverse. The seas were home to a plethora of creatures, each adapted to the unique challenges of their underwater environment. From the shallow coastal waters to the deep ocean trenches, life thrived in every corner. Trilobites, with their segmented bodies and compound eyes, scuttled along the seabed. These ancient arthropods were among the most successful early animals, their hard exoskeletons providing protection from predators. Giant squid-like creatures armed with tentacles and sharp beaks hunted in the depths. These formidable predators were the ancestors of modern cephalopods, their intelligence and adaptability making them successful hunters in the ancient seas. Fish, some with bony armor plating, patrolled the waters, their evolution driven by the constant need to survive in a world full of predators. These armored fish were among the first vertebrates, their bony plates providing protection in a dangerous environment. The prehistoric world was a constant battle for survival, where only the strongest, fastest, or most cunning creatures survived. This relentless struggle for existence drove the evolution of countless species, each adapting in unique ways to the challenges they faced. This constant pressure led to an incredible diversity of life. Each species uniquely adapted to its environment and the challenges it faced. From the dense forests and swamps to the vast oceans, the prehistoric world was a tapestry of life, each thread contributing to the rich history of our planet. Section 5. A World in Balance, the Prehistoric Ecosystem. The prehistoric world was a delicate balance of life, a symphony of interactions that sustained the planet's diverse inhabitants. From the smallest microorganisms to the largest dinosaurs, every organism played a crucial role in maintaining this balance. Plants provided food and oxygen for animals, forming the foundation of the food chain. These ancient plants, like ferns and cycads, were not just passive elements, they were active participants in the ecosystem, engaging in a constant exchange of energy and nutrients. Animals, in turn, helped spread plants by carrying their seeds and fertilizing the soil. Small creatures like insects and birds played a significant role in pollination, while larger herbivores, by trampling and grazing, facilitated the growth of new plants. When organisms died, they decomposed, returning nutrients to the earth, completing the cycle of life. This decomposition process was driven by microorganisms which broke down organic matter, ensuring that nothing went to waste. This interconnectedness, this web of life, is what we call an ecosystem. Each component, whether plant, animal, or microorganism, was interdependent, creating a network of the relationships that sustained the whole. In the prehistoric world, ecosystems were vast and complex, stretching across continents and oceans. These ecosystems included not just terrestrial environments, but also marine habitats where ancient marine life thrived in the depths of prehistoric seas. They were constantly changing as new species evolved and old ones went extinct, but the fundamental balance remained. Evolution and extinction were natural processes that drove the diversity of life, ensuring that ecosystems adapted to changing conditions. The climate played a crucial role in shaping these ecosystems. Fluctuations in temperature, precipitation, and atmospheric conditions influenced the distribution and abundance of species, driving evolutionary changes. During warm periods, life flourished and biodiversity increased. These times of abundance allowed for the proliferation of species, leading to the rich tapestry of life that characterized the prehistoric world. During ice ages, many species perished, forcing the survivors to adapt or die. These harsh conditions tested the resilience of life, leading to the emergence of new adaptations and the extinction of those unable to cope. This constant dance between life and the environment, between evolution and extinction, is what shaped the natural world we see today. The interplay of these forces over millions of years created the diverse ecosystems that form the foundation of our planet's biodiversity. The prehistoric world was a testament to the power of nature, a world where life, in all its forms, thrived despite facing incredible challenges. It was a dynamic and ever-changing landscape where the struggle for survival drove innovation and adaptation. It's a reminder that our planet is a complex and interconnected system, and that even the smallest changes can have ripple effects throughout the web of life. Understanding this interconnectedness is crucial for preserving the delicate balance of our modern ecosystems.